Hello everybody, my name is Leonomai. Today is November 10th, 2012. It's about 12:20 in the morning. I thought I would record a new Let's Play Fuma episode. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm a little bit rusty. And oh, look at that. There's a robot on the roof. We can now obtain that robot using a new item that we found. But before we do that, let me clear my inventory. There's a new item called a giant hammer. This is the item that we found in the ocean. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a glimmer in the ocean and we went up to it, and this is what we found. And if you look at the description, it says that the hammer makes you seem taller. I'm gonna give that to Leo and use it. And who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that the giant hammer makes you bigger? Even though it says so in the description. I'm gonna take the robot doll, because now we can get it with our big ass arms, our big ass hands, and our big ass arms. I think that's about it. So now we can leave and go up north. I made a new composition on my that I uploaded on my other channel. If you want to go ahead and take a look at that, I'll provide a link in the description. It's a new orchestral composition called Gardens 4. So making music is my niche, I think. I'm not very good at anything else other than making music. Well, in my opinion, anyways. That would be just an opinion. I was never good at anything except making music. I've tried so many different things. I've tried juggling, I've tried painting, I've tried athletics. I'm just not good at any of it. I have a whole list that I created at all the things that I'm not good at. Not to put me down or anything, but I made that list just to amuse me, you know? Because, well, no, actually that's not true. I made that list to find out what my niche is and what I'm good at. Rather than finding out what I'm bad at, I made that list to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, because I still have no idea. It seems like music is where I'm headed, so I'm thinking about becoming a music composer. And that's the reason why I decided to go to college. I'm just finding out recently that to become a professional music composer, you do not need a degree. And this is something that everybody has been telling me. I went to my school counselor, the counselor that specializes in that type of stuff, and she told me firsthand, personally, that you do not need a degree to become a successful music composer. That was quite a relief for me, but it's actually very disheartening if you think about it, because that means for me that in order to get a job, I would need to try harder. You would think that by not having a degree, it would be easier. By not being required to have a degree, it would be easier to get a job in the field, but it's actually harder because you have to prove yourself worthy of becoming whatever it is you want to be. Obviously, if you want to be a lawyer or a doctor, you would absolutely be required of a degree. Like, there's no other way around it. But for me, as a music composer, it's not required at all. I'm gonna use the giant hammer to get this thing. And as you can see, I'm not falling through the hole, which is because I'm too big to go through it, so... Got some silver armor, which is totally useless because I don't need it. I'm gonna go down here. Excuse me. Every time I do an LP, I'm full of burping gas, and I can't help myself. I don't know what to do. Like, only when I'm recording a video do I have burping gas. It's very annoying. So, I'm taking 2 classes. I'm taking music theory and a jazz class. And the jazz class wouldn't have been my first decision. I would have chosen a class that teaches how to compose orchestral music, because orchestral music is the thing that I want to do. So there is a class that teaches you how to play in a symphonic orchestra, but I was hesitant to take that class because in order to take it, you need to audition, and I don't really play any sort of instruments. I do have a violin, but I don't play it very well. Okay, so the manual says that you can push this bookshelf over like that. I don't understand how any sort of player would be able to figure that out without reading the manual. That's just crazy. Here's a chest. Can't see it because my big ass head is in the way, but I'm gonna open it up. And we got the key, which is exactly what we were looking for. It's a broken key. There's, I don't know if you remember this, but there's 2 keys that we need. That's the first key. It's the broken key. And there's another. It's actually, it's kind of weird. It's 1 key broken into 2 halves. So we have 1 half of the key. We just need the other half, which is in the Village of the Ages. The old man has the other half. So we're done here, but there's one more item I want to get that I missed. Yeah, so I don't really play any instruments. I play very badly on the violin. It sounds horrible, so maybe next semester I'll take that class. I just can't imagine myself being in a symphonic orchestra. That's crazy. But maybe it'll happen one day. Trying to think of ways to get into the music industry. I just can't think of anything. I mean, the only way to be successful as a musician is to work as hard as you can, which is something I'm not really doing. I mean, I'm doing really well in college, don't get me wrong. I got like straight A's so far. But it's only 2 classes, so, you know, it's not full-time. Full-time is 5 classes. If I took 5 classes, who knows? Like, I wouldn't have any time to do any LPs at that point if I took 5 classes. I wouldn't have time for myself. I would be busy 24/7 doing homework, and, you know, that would be crazy. Gonna teleport to the Village of the Ages. That's another thing. When I do these LPs, I always have to clear my throat. I don't know why. That's just the curse that I have to live with. That's my first world problem curse. Everybody has it. Whenever you record something for somebody, there's always something wrong. Oh well. The commentary for these videos don't have to be perfect. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not like a professional speaker or anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. And oh wait, no, we were supposed to go up here. What am I thinking? There's an old man up here somewhere. Last Wednesday, when I was in my jazz class, we had a guest musical artist, perform on a contrabass saxophone, and I recorded it with my phone. I was thinking about uploading it to YouTube so you can see what it looks like. It's so massive. It's bigger than a human being. That's how big the instrument is. It looks very comical. So maybe when I get the chance, I'll upload that and I'll show you on my music channel.
Oh, you've obtained the tear. I'm awed by its beauty.
Wait, what? The tear? We didn't get any tear, we got the key.
The priests at Grand Shrine were wise to trust you as their messenger. Go ahead, take this half and put it together with the half you have.
So I take it. Take the key, I mean. The key halves match perfectly and fuse together into a single key. And okay, it's in the bag. Now you'll be able to open the treasure chest.
Don't waste any time. Hurry to the sacred cave and get the tear of Mother Earth. Say hello to the great Shinto priest from me. May your journey back be safe.
The contrabass saxophone is a very rare instrument. There's only 12 in the entire world, so I've been told. And I got to witness one of them. Such a rare experience. I also got to see a Kano saxophone, which was interesting. There's only 12 of those in the entire world, too. And that was interesting. There was also a slide saxophone, and I'm sure those are pretty rare as well. Probably not as rare as the Kano sax.
Ah, that is a key to the Aegis Shrine. You must be a messenger from the Grand Shrine, aren't you? Please go on in. The tear of Mother Earth is safely stored away in the treasure chest.
Okay, finally, we get to go in. Let's see what's inside. Well, we know the tear is inside, because that's what we're looking for, obviously. I find this kind of strange. I like the golden pattern on the floor. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it could be straight up gold with moss on top. That's a bit strange, but let's open the chest. Of course, the Earth Tear. That's exactly what we were looking for. We got the Earth Tear. Now we can go to... what was it? The Grand Shrine, I think. We have to go back to the Grand Shrine. But before I do that, I think I'm going to stop here. This seems like a good spot to stop. I think. Have I been in here? Oh wait, no, this is a tunnel. Okay. So, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I will see you later. Bye.